Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about the NXT Takeover San Antonio event. This is going to be the results video, so if you don't want to know the results of this pay-per-view event, I would suggest you don't watch this video until you've actually watched the event, if you don't want spoilers. So just a warning now. So first on the card we had Ty Dillinger against the leader of Sanity, Eric Young, with Wolf and Killer Dane, in his corner. This was a pretty good match. I quite enjoyed it. They had some spots here and there. So the way I'm going to do these results is I'll basically just, if I can remember what moves and that, I'll say, and then who wins and loses, because it's very hard for me to remember all the stuff. So pretty good match. Obviously Eric Young's boys tried to interfere every now and again, so which was, you know, hard for Ty Dillinger. So in the end Eric Young actually won this match. So what's next for Ty Dillinger? Hopefully the number 10 spot in the Royal Rumble, but we'll just have to wait till the Royal Rumble to actually see if that's going to happen. So we'll have to see, won't we? So the next match we've got is a single match, which is Roderick Strong versus CM Almas. Andrea CM Almas, I get his name confused. So this was a pretty good match. I enjoyed all these matches on this show. So in the end Roderick Strong actually won this match. So hopefully that will move him up into the ranks. Might even see him in the title picture, or just see how we go. So next on the card we had the NXT Tag Team titles. So we had the Authors of Pain against DIY, and the Authors of Pain came out with like these skull masks, which I thought was pretty cool. Tommaso Ciampa and Johnny Gargano basically did all they could to get rid of the Authors of Pain, and did all their moves. They actually did the finish, tried to do their finish move that they did on the Revival when they won the titles to the Authors of Pain, but I believe it was Akam, or yeah, I can't remember which guy it was, but he actually picked up Johnny Gargano and then slammed him on top of Tommaso Ciampa, and yeah, that was pretty good. They got out of that one. So in the end the Authors of Pain actually won the NXT Tag Team titles, because they did their like their powerbomb things, and then they did that finishing clothesline move for them to win. Now I can't remember if this thing was before this match or after this match, but Seth Rollins actually came out. He just ran to the ring, and it was quite shocking. Just like, okay, Seth Rollins is here, interesting. He basically came out and called out Triple H. Triple H actually came out, which I found quite interesting. And he basically just stood there, looked at Seth Rollins, and then looked back, called the guys out, the security guys, and told them to go to the ring. And then Seth Rollins was just trying to fight him off, and in the end they basically just all got him, and that was it. So we'll have to see what happens with that story. So next on the card we've got the NXT Women's title match, which is a Fatal 4-Way. So it was Asuka going against Nikki Cross, Billie Kay and Peyton Royce. Now this was quite a good match. It basically started off with with Asuka and Nikki Cross looking at each other, and then Billie Kay and Peyton Royce basically attacked them. This is basically how the match went the whole time. So there was a spot where Peyton Royce and Billie Kay actually knocked out Asuka quickly, and then they grabbed Nikki Cross to get rid of her, and they went to the announce table and they actually put Nikki Cross to a table doing a suplex, so they actually got rid of her, and then they raced back down to the ring to try and think, you know, this would be easy pickings for Asuka, but Asuka just does what she does, all of her kicks, and that was pretty much it. And in the end, Asuka regained the title, so she's still undefeated and she's pretty damn dominant. So I'm not really sure if anyone's going to beat Asuka, because she's just dominant as. So we'll have to see what happens. And then our last match for the night we had was Shinsuke Nakamura against Bobby Roode for the NXT Championship. Now this was a pretty cool match. Both the entrances were good. You had Bobby Roode come out with all these ladies, and then Shinsuke came out in like a platform and danced and that, so that was good. Pretty good match. Shinsuke, I think, got off the top ropes and done something to his knee, because he messed up his knee, and then ever since that he just had trouble. They stopped the match too, to make sure that Shinsuke was alright and he could keep going, but you know, Bobby Roode was just all over that, and you know, doing submissions on his knee and doing all this and that, and you know, Shinsuke did a Kinshasa on Bobby Roode, and you're thinking, oh, this is going to be the end, but nothing happened. He just stayed there, and it's like, you know, pin Bobby Roode, get the win, but it just never happened. So in the end, Bobby Roode did all his moves, and then I think he finished him off with like a DDT, and Bobby Roode actually won the NXT champion. So your new NXT champion, the glorious Bobby Roode. So there you go. So it looks like Shinsuke might be out for a while now, because his knee's messed up, so that's a bit disappointing, but I guess good for Bobby Roode because he's won the title, so we'll have to see what happens now. So so that was my NXT Takeover San Antonio results video. Sniper Elite 2 was just played in the background, so I think all my results, I'm just going to play a game in the background so you can watch something while I'm talking, because I'm sure people don't just want to hear talking and not see nothing else. So overall, I think it was a pretty great show, so I'm definitely looking forward to Royal Rumble to see what happens in that. So thank you for watching this video, and we'll see you next time.